When I look at Donald Trump, I think that's peak male physique and fitness. And he thinks so too. He knows that his golf game is really keeping him in shape. It's just the workout that he needs and that the rest of us need to watch and learn about, because he decided to go on Twitter and talk about it. I know many in business and politics that work out endlessly and in some cases to the point of exhaustion. It is their number one passion in life, but nobody complains. My exercise is playing almost never during the week, a quick round of golf. Obama played more and much longer rounds, no problem. When I play fake news, CNN and others park themselves anywhere they can to get a picture, then scream President Trump is playing golf. Actually, I play very fast. Get a lot of work done on the golf course and also get a tiny, in quotes, bit of exercise. Not bad. And this is after I think it was his 275th round that he played as president. He is always on the golf course. But what's so ridiculous about this is that he said in 2015 that if he were president, he wasn't gonna play golf. He said, because I'm going to be working for you, I'm not going to have time to go play golf, because it was contrasting himself with President Obama, who Fox News screamed about playing golf all the time, and they're curiously silent nowadays. He said the same thing over and over again about his golf playing, that he wouldn't do it when he was president, and of course, immediately has walked this back.
I love golf, but if I were in the White House, I don't think I'd ever see Turnberry again. I don't think I'd ever see Doral again. I own Doral in Miami. I don't think I'd ever see many of the places that I have. I don't ever think I'd see anything. I just want to stay in the White House and work my ass off, make great deals, right? Who's gonna leave? There won't be time to go on vacations. There won't be time to go golfing all the time. I'm not gonna play much golf, because there's a lot of work to be done. You need leadership. Yeah. You know, you can't fly to Hawaii to play golf. If you become president and you go to the White House, why would you want to leave the White House? When you're in the White House, who the hell wants to play golf? Who wants to leave the White House? How the hell do you leave for 3 weeks to play golf? If I get elected president, I'm gonna be in the White House a lot. I'm not leaving. I'm gonna be working for you. I'm not gonna have time to go play golf, and believe me.
Oh my God, it's just incredible. It's just incredible. The hypocrisy, it's insane.
Yeah, so the amazing thing about his followers is they just don't care. Like, he said he wasn't gonna play any golf. He plays nonstop golf, and they're like, he was so right when he said he's not gonna play golf, and he's so right when he says he should play nonstop golf. Logic not required. So let's give you the actual numbers. President Obama, in my opinion, and I actually said it at the time, and I'll still say it today, played too much golf. In 2 terms, he played 333 rounds of golf. I've played 2 rounds of golf my whole life. Look, and people have different habits, but partly I'm too busy running a rinky-dink talk show, okay? You're the president of the United States, and you got all that time, okay. So, but let's compare and contrast, okay? So at this point in his presidency, in his first term, Obama had played 98 rounds of golf, 98 rounds. How many has Trump played? 275. 275. That's insane. I can't imagine anyone running anything while playing 275 rounds of golf, let alone the president of the United States, let alone a guy who said he wouldn't play golf at all, let alone a guy who criticized someone else for playing 98 rounds of golf in the same period of time.
But Cenk,
do any non-golfing?
So he plays at a lightning speed because 1, he has a car taking him everywhere, and 2, because he's cheating. Like, this is very well documented that Donald Trump cheats at golf by many, many sources. On one hole, this was from Rick Riley. On one hole, Trump dunked a shot into the lake, but as his opponents weren't looking, he simply dropped another ball and then hit it into the water too. He's like a child. So he drives up and drops where he should have dropped the first time and hits it onto the green, recalls PGA pro Brad Foxen. And then Mike Tirico of NBC News corroborates this as well, or NBC Sports. Trump's caddy came up to me and said, you know, that shot you hit on the par 5, it was about 10 feet from the hole. Trump threw it into the bunker. I watched him do it. So again, like a kid in a sandbox or like a 5-year-old playing t-ball, he's cheating at golf with just everyone who plays with him.
The one thing he's right about is that it's a tiny bit of exercise because he drives around the golf cart and then somebody hands him his clubs and then he plays it. He does the bare minimum to, and by the way, you shouldn't be driving on the green. Even I know that. And other writers have said, and we covered it on the show before, sometimes he'll be in the woods, they'll see him pick up the ball and just throw it out of the woods. He's hilarious, man. And then he'll pick it up almost anywhere on the green, like, oh, I obviously, that's a gimme. It'll be like a million miles from the hole, right? They've seen him pick up the ball when he wasn't even on the green. Like, oh, that's an obvious gimme, I'll pick it up. No, it's not. Yeah, I can play fast too if I never hit the ball. Yeah, it's already in. Okay, yeah, no, I'm teeing off, but let's just count it as a hole in one. Let's move on. What are you, Kim Jong-il? So anyway, and then I love what he says, like, other people do exercise to the point of exhaustion. That's kind of how exercise works.
Kind of the point. Yeah, I mean, I love how him playing golf regularly, even with caddies handing him the clubs, even with him driving on the green in the cart and going straight up to the tee or whatever, that's too much exercise for him because even where he hits it, he has to bring it closer. So he can't exert himself even playing golf normally. That's just what is hilarious to me. And of course, Lindsey Graham in 2015, he said that, Trump's a xenophobic racist and he's gonna be the end of the Republican Party. Now he cannot stop licking his boots. It's one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen. Lindsey Graham said on Twitter, President Trump claims he plays golf fast. Not only is that true, it is a tremendous understatement. I can also attest to the fact that a lot of business is done on the course. Oh my God, like this man is so pathetic. And what a beta, what a beta. I can't even believe how he's cowed to Trump. It's only rivaled by how Ted Cruz has done it, but I think Graham is more pathetic.
Yeah, by the way, a fast round of golf is 3 hours. It's not like, man, I got a quick workout in 20, 30 minutes. Right. And you have to go to a whole different place, usually a different state, and sometimes halfway across the country to play golf. So there's nothing fast about getting on Air Force One, going all the way down to Florida, doing a 3-hour round of golf, and then coming back, not remotely fast. And there's no work being done. Yeah, maybe he does a tiny bit of like, hey, you're gonna do as I tell you, right, Lindsey? He's like, yes, sir. And I guess that's what they consider work. But the other day when he had tweeted out white power accidentally in a video, they couldn't reach him for hours on the golf course. So he literally is inaccessible even though he's president of the United States. What if we'd been invaded in those couple of hours? But no, he's doing some very fast golf. And look, guys, there's the hypocrisy. By the way, there's also the tremendous cost. The amount of money we all have to pay as taxpayers for the Secret Service to protect him in all these outings, it's an ungodly amount of money.
And the environmental costs of the plane too, as well, the gas and all of that.
Yeah, but let's end on a fun note. I have a different interpretation of the ending of his tweet. He says, I did a tiny bit of exercise. Then he says, not bad. And I think most people see it as like, hey, I did all this and I got, a little bit of exercise too, not bad. No, there's some chance, I'm probably not right, but there's some chance that he means, don't worry, I didn't do too much exercise, so it wasn't bad for me, not bad. Because he literally believes, and he said this before, that if you exercise, you use up the limited energy you have in your life. So the more you exercise, the quicker you die. So he said that. So he might be saying, since I did a tiny bit of exercise, don't worry, it's not bad. Here's that quote. Trump believed the human body was like a battery with a finite amount of energy, which exercise only depleted. So he didn't work out. When he learned that John O'Donnell, one of his top casino executives, was training for an Ironman triathlon, he admonished him, quote, you're gonna die young because of this. This is the guy who's the president of the United States.
Well, we wonder why he's so dismissive of the science for COVID-19. I mean, his entire life, he has no idea how the human body functions.
That's exactly right. And he thinks that windmills cause cancer and that exercise lead you to die. So, he didn't get coronavirus right and thought that bleach might cure it. Of course he did, because he is just that stupid.
When you sign up for a spend and save account at aspiration.com/TYT, we will plant 10 trees. Let's save the planet together.